Hey, what's going on, guys? I'm back. I am gonna be streaming some Breath of the Wild soon, but for right now, just watching some YouTube. I've got like a few videos queued up. I was trying to watch exposing a VR cult. I got like 17 minutes into it. If I become disinterested again, I have 3 backup videos. The reason we're watching this in VLC, not YouTube, is not because I like don't want to link to their YouTube channel. It's because if I play YouTube while I'm streaming, my stream tanks. So I downloaded the videos beforehand. All right, just hanging out, watching some YouTube, wait for the chat to show up.
After my conversation with the former cult member, it was just a matter of time before I would have to join the Dark Guild myself. But before that, I would need to gather other previous members to get a better understanding of everything that happened within the cult. But most importantly, get a better understanding of Alyssa Afton, the leader of the Dark Guild.
Yeah, get ready, cause I'm about to expose myself so much.
Alyssa was very sexually active with me. She wanted me to go visit her in real life so that she could have sex with me. She would also ask for ERP and jerk videos, and every time I used to say no, she used to get angry, which felt like each time I was being backed into a corner.
Yeah, I mean, I guess at some point, mine and Alyssa's relationship did become sex. She would constantly try to flirt with me and offer to ERP, even after being told my age several times.
I was very close to Alyssa, to the point where she thought we were in a relationship. Since I was 15 at the time, I found comfort in knowing an older person could feel those feelings towards me. I felt like I always had something to do when I was with her, whether it just be chatting on call or playing video games. I ended up developing a codependency with Alyssa.
Yeah, Alyssa was involved with multiple minors. I never understood why everyone was okay with it, but I've heard Alyssa off.
So for anyone that doesn't know, this is about VR chat, and like for whatever reason, well, not for whatever reason, like VR chat's like made for people 13 up, but there's also like these older people that like take advantage of like fucking young kids on this app for whatever reason. I mean, I don't understand it, but it's very common. So like this is I'm not excusing it whatsoever. That's not where I'm going with this. I'm just explaining for anyone who has like no context of like VR chat or like what goes on there. It's pretty seedy. It's pretty fucking disgusting, to be quite honest. So that's why that like and what's even more disgusting is that the shit is pretty normal, and that's what they're talking about right now, is how it's like normalized. These are kids that are being like sexually groomed, and no one even thought to be like, wait, this is not right. Like it's so fucked up.
And say it's not illegal if both sides agree to it. So I don't know, I guess everyone just believed her when she said that, which I know sounds weird, but I don't know, it just wasn't questioned too much.
Alyssa Afton me, and she has had experiences with a lot of my friends who were under 18 years old. The mental scars this whole experience has put on my mind are so extreme that I was recently diagnosed with Stockholm Syndrome, which is why I found myself going back to seek comfort in Alyssa's presence after breaking out of the cycle so many times. It was so normalized for Alyssa to have relationships with minors in the bubble that we lived in. It got to the point where she would have a ceremony marrying some of the underage guild members in front of everyone.
Looking back, it seems so inappropriate.
If you're watching this and you're under the age of 18, even if you're like under the age of 21, never think that this shit is normal. Never think that this shit is normal. Oh, hey, what's up, Gongo Burr? I don't feel like I have to stream. I want to fucking stream right now. I want to be streaming. I wouldn't be on here if I didn't want to. We're just watching some YouTube right now. Getting ready for the Breath of the Wild stream. I'm trying to get through this VR chat video. I have 3 other videos for backup, and the reason I'm playing this in VLC, not YouTube, is because whenever I stream shit from YouTube, it like tanks my stream. So I used my 4K video downloader.
But when it just keeps happening, I guess you just sort of get used to it.
Oh, I stopped streaming because I was playing Clone Hero for 2 hours, and I was starting to lose focus. I just had to like switch it up. I planned on continue streaming tonight though.
Okay.
Just smoking and chilling.
I'm nervous as hell. I don't think I can get this correct, but it's worth trying. So, yeah,
I didn't know that.
Wise men say. I literally punched him directly in his stomach, bent down, punched him in the face, hit down, and I just kept stomping on his chest. I'll get back with you once I get my damn food, because I'm going to go on my VR set and watch some scary shit. So,
yeah, that's where we stopped last time.
Falling in love with you. How do I say this without being mean? Bitch, I can easily go ahead and fight both of you and mother win. It's amazing how I can keep a very, very low temper.
So for anyone else that's watching, this is the perpetrator. This is the perpetrator who's been grooming all these young kids in this weird cult. This is the perp. We got him, folks.
Ah! Do me and all of us a flavor that don't believe it, and please neck yourself.
Time to die, bitch. I'm good, bitch.
I will literally knock the out of both of you till you see the queen. 3 to 4 people's head against a damn stall, 1 against a brick wall, and 1 against the sink inside the bathroom. I am very surprised none of them would snitch, and I'm very surprised none of them had to go to the hospital. There's a reason I don't fight, because I can literally be a danger to society if I fight. I don't need no weapon.
My God,
my weapon
dude.
is my hands, and I tend to keep myself calm, because if I keep fighting, I'm gonna end up being a sociopath. I'd rather be a collected, civilized person and fight when I need to. Now that I'm outside of school, believe
I think
me,
she's trans, but then some of these videos were filmed before they transitioned.
That's just me.
This is a horrible person, but I'm gonna still be respectful to their whatever. I'm not gonna misgender them.
Well, that was me. Adios.
After I received my invite into the Dark Guild from someone volunteering to help out, I asked everyone I had spoken to leave if they haven't already.
Probably.
And just like that,
honestly,
I had been Trojan horse into the server, burned the evidence.
I mean, we already know they're sociopaths, so we don't know what their reasoning behind things are. You know, their reasoning behind things could be severely fucked up. We already know they're a sociopath, so.
And now it was finally
because they're grooming children.
Time to meet Alyssa. After introducing myself in the Dark Guild text chat, Alyssa seemingly took a liking to me quite quickly. An important thing to know is that I joined on my burner account, which stated that I was only 15 years old. Anyway, after a short time of me being in the general text chat, I was granted the co-moderator role out of nowhere. The former members were shocked that I had gained Alyssa's trust so quickly, and things would only escalate further the following day on the 27th of March.
I just realized all the pictures that they're using are from the fucking DALL-E Mini. You can tell by the faces. Like, I played around with the DALL-E Mini AI image thing, and all these fucking images they're using are from DALL-E Mini.
When I would meet up with Alyssa and some other members of the Dark Guild in VR chat.
On March 27th at 11:56 p.m., Alyssa invited me to a world called Mansion Meridian, which is the main meeting point for the members of the Dark Guild at the time. Upon joining through my alt account called Siphon55, there were a few kids that greeted me at the front door. After a while of wandering through the mansion, I managed to find Alyssa, and this is where things started to get strange. So he's pretending to be a 15-year-old. Isn't the Afton family from fucking FNAF? A lot of the footage from this interaction is unusable, and some of the audio is buggy due to VRChat's voice chat system. I've never played 5 Nights at Freddy's, to be honest.
Hey, Alyssa.
What the fucking hell is going on here?
Machine gun!
I say,
reality.
let's be real. Be honest. I'm telling you, do not bite your tongue, okay? It's about me. Don't hold back, all right? This is just so you know about me, okay? Everyone who knows that I am a bitch sometimes, please raise your hand.
Everyone raises.
Everyone who knows I can be very rude at times, keep your hands up.
Everyone raises.
Everyone who knows that I'm still there for people, but I just say it how it is, hands up.
Shortly after that strange introduction, I was invited to a private room at the mansion with Alyssa and her 15-year-old boyfriend. Oh, God. This bitch is crazy.
Follow me, please. I don't think the one who... Wait, who was the one who recruited you?
It was your friend.
You was sitting here back. Okay. You following me. Remember, come on.
E-sex.
Come on, Stefan.
Wait, there's a different kind of sex? Once we actually got into the room, Alyssa started to go on a rant about the guild and what its purpose is.
Well, how much of my guild did I tell you about? It's not a gaming place. It's somewhere we can just chill with. Because if you're gonna recruit a person, let's be honest here. You don't walk a person like, hi, wanna join my guild? What's it about? You tell them about. They say yes. And then you shake hands, get them ready, be like, okay. That person will walk 500 feet and never talk to you again. So social media is here to help me. And you know the kidnapping cases that cops give up upon 2 months in? In other words, we are there to go ahead and find the people, bring them home. We might have to go ahead and kill people if we're, we get you a contract zone.
What?
You choose either you're behind the scenes or on the field. Behind the scenes is just like doxers, trackers, you get the point. On the field, we're dealing with the issue, we're finding the person, and we're gonna do what we have to do. Either we kill them or jail them. And
what?
If I'm the government on our side,
bro,
yes,
what are you
law.
talking about?
In full effect.
I do have a question. When you say killing, does that mean like actual killing, or is that roleplay?
I don't roleplay about my guild, so.
This bitch is out here murdering real people over VR chat. Can we... This bitch is out here murdering people for VR chat. Bro. It's a game for 13-year-olds. Stop fucking the 13-year-olds. This has been a message by Teresa.
I know you might be scared to kill an actual person. It's up to you. I know for a fact I'm doing it again. It's too fun.
How many people have you killed?
So far, 5.
I hope that they are lying. I hope that they are lying and they did not actually murder 5 people. Like, what the fuck? After the uncomfortable exchange, Alyssa started to talk about her personal role within the guild along with information about her love life.
I'm the leader. My husband, he goes by the...
Your husband, she said husband. Her husband is a 15-year-old. Her boyfriend is 15.
But right now he's at, like a boot camp discipline school, whatever until June. And this is my boyfriend over here. It's kind of an open thing. It's not with him. He's not able to share himself with nobody.
I've been holding my bong for like 15 minutes waiting to take a hit, but I keep forgetting because this shit got juicy. I stopped at the complete wrong time. I stopped when the shit was about to get fucking crazy. In the middle of the conversation, the kids from downstairs came up to ask Alyssa if they could leave to go to a different world. And she probably said, like, no, bitch, stay here, you fucking...
I'm sorry, but when the last time I checked that you had authority of anything?
Oh no, I was not gonna check for the authority. I was checking if we could go.
That's checking for authority, dumbass. This is why we call him a dumbass.
Can I drop a portal to where only the four of us
This
can
is
go
why
through?
we don't give a
No, no, and no. Sometimes you might join me, you might hear me ERPing, so please be careful when you join.
You don't want me to hear?
I mean, it's up to you.
Yeah, I really hope people are not dead because of this bitch. I then started to ask more about the contracts that needed to be signed in order for me to become a former member of the guild.
Well, the whole contract thing, like, I'm ready to sign a contract, you know? I just want to help.
Give me just a moment.
Oh, believe me, I'd be pausing. Dude, have you ever, I don't know if you watch Hassan. Hassan will be, I don't know, he's not for everyone. Not everyone likes that dude, I get it. He'll literally watch a 13-minute video, and it'll take him 2.5 hours to watch a 13-minute video because he's doing the shit I'm doing right now, pausing every fucking 5 seconds and ranting.
It doesn't mean it's no, it's far from no, it's a yes, but please. I have to go ahead and I have so much excitement just hearing that. So please give me a bit, okay?
Wait a second.
This is the quickest this shit ever happened. You
Hassan, he's like one of the biggest streamers on Twitch. He's like a political streamer. He's got like fucking 30k concurrent viewers at any given time.
you know me, I have a
You either like him or you don't like him. He's not for everyone.
4-month wait. He on a
He's popular in the States. He talks about a lot of like US politics and stuff. So that's probably why you're not aware of him. He talks mostly about United States politics.
exactly wants to join fully. Like fully. Okay, let's get you inside the guild, I guess.
I then proceeded to sign a contract on Google Docs that made me an official member of the Dark Guild.
Go ahead.
I know you have politics on I know in France you have politics on Twitch too, but I just figured because he talks about US stuff, maybe that's why you haven't been like, maybe the algorithm didn't feed him to you or something.
Exit the tab now. Welcome to the guild. Welcome.
Just to double check, my age doesn't matter, right? Because I know sometimes when I try and join groups, like, they kick me out because of my age sometimes.
Age doesn't matter. He's same age. And I'm dating him.
He's how old? He's 15?
Oh, like you have official politicians on Twitch. Interesting. Well, I think we do too. We have I think this dude that I just linked, Hassan, he's like streamed with a Congress member. Like he streamed like Among Us with like a member of Congress. So like, but no one has like their own account or anything like that. That's kind of crazy.
See?
Alyssa's 15-year-old boyfriend left the world to go to bed, and then Alyssa instantly started trying to. Okay, so
fine.
so not only is she dating like multiple 15-year-olds, she's also cheating on them and trying to get with this other 15-year-old.
Go ahead and get this out of my chest. Hey, so what's he doing? So what you wanna do?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
That depends. Are you up for anything?
You mean like ERP?
Yeah.
Can we do it tomorrow?
I would say no because I got, I'm like super horny, like super, and I gotta be quick. And it usually only takes about 5 minutes too. Not like a
This is mega cringe alert. Mega cringe alert.
12 thing.
Then explained it was too late in the night and then I had to go to bed. After a few minutes convincing Alyssa backed off from the idea of ERPing. Over the following weeks, I gathered evidence events. Oh my god, I'm so high I can't fucking read. All the evidence against Alyssa and reported it to Discord and cybertip.org and the FBI tip line. 15-year-old boyfriend is no longer dating. Okay, thank God.
After I left the world, almost everything that the former members were telling me seemed to be true. Alyssa Afton was using VR chat to cultivate a group of children that believed and did everything she said. And in just under 30 minutes, I had gotten her to confess that she was attracted to minors and that she had allegedly murdered 5 people. But despite me gaining her trust, after that conversation, I would never interact with Alyssa in virtual reality again. But the story is far from over. Now that I had signed the contract that bound me to the cult, it was time to dig up as much information on Alyssa Afton as possible. I started to plan out how I could get Alyssa's real phone number. So the following day, I created a fake story about how I got into a fight at school and then got my PC taken away. I explained that the only way we could still communicate was through iMessage, and just like that, she gave me her number. For weeks, I went unnoticed and undetected, messaging the leader of the first virtual reality cult I had ever heard of, and I slowly started to understand how...
Why did he put... I know he does like weird editing things, but what is this right here? iMessage.dmg? A DMG is an installer file for macOS, and you would never install iMessage.dmg, so I don't know what that's about. Just that was confusing to me.
Noticed and undetected, messaging the leader of the first virtual reality cult I had ever heard of, and I slowly started to understand how Alyssa's brain ticked. She kept telling me that she was there for me 24/7. She admitted to ERPing with a mole I sent in there to gain her trust. A mole who faked being underage. She even asked me for photos. And then, silence. Nothing. No message from March 31st to the 16th of April for...
Imagine downloading iMessage. I mean, do you know how many grandmas have probably tried that? And like gone to sketchy ass websites because you can't download iMessage?
09 PM. But then, at 4010...
Okay, update me. What's up?
I proceeded to explain why I had been gone for so long. Lo and behold, she said she still has my back 24/7 until the day she dies.
The guild is my family. The guild is my family. Do you need me to buy you anything? I'm your leader. Get used to it. I'm your family. I'm your family. Welcome to the family.
22 days later, I was no longer a part of the family.
Alyssa would often threaten to kill people. I remember one time I had told some of the other members about Alyssa's plans to kill criminals, which caused a few of them to leave, but after Alyssa found out that I had told them, she not only threatened to take my life, but also the lives of multiple other people close to me.
I just felt like contributing in my own chat for once.
After that, I had a lot of trouble sleeping, and I was having a lot of panic attacks every day, wondering to myself, is this the day that Alyssa comes to my house? It really, really screwed with me mentally.
Alyssa has threatened to kill people before, but the threats were usually made in a heated argument and nothing would have really come from them. With that being said, I do believe she's capable of taking another human's life. I believe she's a violent person at heart. In fact, I remember one time she tried helping me develop phantom touch, which is essentially the ability to feel a sense of touch through VR, just so she could physically abuse me with...
I don't understand how the phantom touch shit works. Like, I haven't used my... Like, that kid's 13 and his parents let him get a phantom touch thing and they let him go in the internet. Like, what? That's... I feel like, what the fuck? Why are your parents letting you do that? Like, that's so unnecessary. You don't need that at all. Like, what the I don't...
without me being in the same room as her. And I know that sounds crazy, but that's just how her mind worked. She would try to figure out ways to do things she wanted to children from her bedroom without actually ever meeting them in real life.
I believe Alyssa is a horrid person. She manipulates young people who have no one else to turn to, and then she brags about being the result of someone else's demise, death, and trauma. She does not care for people around her, and is in a constant state of wanting more power and control.
The whole Alyssa situation made me severely depressed, and it made me hate the world around me. Now because of it, I'm paranoid around people I meet online. I came out of that whole situation with severe trust issues, and I'm not sure when everything will go back to normal.
On Saturday the 21st of May, Alyssa Afton found out who I really was. Someone who was helping out with the investigation had unfortunately told Alyssa what was really going on. Many of the people I had worked with still clearly had some leftover loyalty towards her, which is not their fault. It's simply just how they've been rewired. And while I didn't want her to find out who I was so soon, I thought this might be the last time I get to talk with Alyssa. This call did not go according to plan.
Oh god. We gotta hear her talk again. She's crazy.
Hello?
Yeah.
Oh, I hear you a lot clearer now. Hold on. A couple people contacted me. They said some pretty,
Weird shit.
yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
It brought to my attention.
Yeah, so, I guess should we talk about the weird shit?
Yeah. It don't make no fucking sense.
Okay. Well, let's start off with one that you can't deny, because I have recorded proof of it. You're a correct?
What were those subtitles right
There's no need to deny it.
I still don't know what you're talking about.
Okay. Well, when I joined, I said I was 15, and within about like an hour or so, you wanted to like ERP with me. You remember that?
Still don't.
I think if you want me to sort of tell you what's been going on, I think like we need to start on some sort of honest ground.
Or you can go ahead and, how I say...
Hard to put words to these feelings, trapped under the rubble of broken ceilings. I'm caved in and tired of living your lie. How can I approach this religion with pride when I question everything that's written inside? They've been singing with joys and praise, but that tune don't ring the same, at least to my ear. Knew there was a reason that distance would occur. This false reality had my vision in a blur. Had to take matters into my own hands. The truth is euphoric, I need more of it. Like, you can call me crazy, just don't blindfold me. Everything they call conspiracy connects with every inch of me. I'm not alone, I had to find my tribe. No longer have to hide disguise. Finally, someone I can trust in this maze. Lucy led the path, no half hearts, just purpose and truth. Wisdom I'm given, the curtains removed. You made me aware of this matrix. She proposed we escape it. Cut off all these people, they don't serve me. Turn off my phone cause they spy and they observe me. She told us we'll be good if we just follow her plan.
Who plays
Get this
chess
money
on the
any way
iPhone?
possible, the system doesn't
Do you
care.
do that?
So pack all your bags, we'll head for Wyoming. Getting cash if it's borrowed or stolen. I trust her with it, she helped me find my sanity. She's the one who can turn this dream into reality.
Really? I've never seen anyone play chess on an iPhone.
I stuck around for quite some time in the Dark Guild. I'd say like around 6 to 8 months probably.
Really?
So yeah, quite a long time.
I believe I joined the guild in August of 2021, and by
Yeah, the Jersey accent is not what most people think it is. Like, people think it's like Jersey Shore shit, but like, people in Jersey Shore are from Staten Island, New York. So like motherfucker, I can't even do this. I need to like hear it, but I can't do it. I don't know. Like, New Jersey accent is just like So instead of saying like Bill Clinton, like instead of saying like Clinton, I'd be like Clinton or like Trenton. Like I don't say like I don't pronounce the like I just say Clinton or like Scranton. Like that's like the New Jersey accent.
February 2022, I had signed a contract that essentially locked me into the cult, or at least that was the idea.
No, I didn't sign a contract, but I was offered to sign one to become the leader of what she called the European sector. The European sector was part of the plan to divide the guild up into continents due to the growth within the guild. Being the leader of the European sector basically meant that you would have full control over your own separate server, dedicated to the Dark Guild members that were European. It also meant that you were obliged to send like this monthly report to Alyssa containing statistics, such as like most active members, suspicious individuals, so on and so forth. I think the main reasons contracts were there was so Alyssa could have like just another form of leverage over people. And I think in a lot of cases it worked. But this was really my final straw. It's when I decided to leave the guild. Like, she was demanding I sign a contract and I just didn't feel comfortable with that, so I just left.
I guess maybe the contracts are put in place so Alyssa could have full custody of you and your choices. I mean, I don't really know since I haven't looked into it, but knowing Alyssa, it's probably something like that. She would use multiple types of manipulation on me, and the contract just seems like another one of those.
Alyssa described it as bounding my soul to the guild to fulfill my duty as a sector leader. The contract was only in place to move people up the ranks and scare children from leaving the cult, as they don't really have the understanding to determine what contracts are legitimate or not.
The Dark Guild targeted lonely kids that wanted to make friends online using virtual reality. After they got comfortable within the group and made strong relationships with others their age, Alyssa Afton, a woman over the age of 20, started to groom and exploit them. Convince them to do everything she said, and when they didn't, she would threaten exile, and she used fake contracts to scare children into submission. Using these disgusting measures of entrapment, she cultivated the first virtual reality cult.
Jesus Christ. Alright. I'm gonna play Breath of the Wild. It's gonna be a chill. Should be chill, because I just have to like explore and get stuff, and hopefully it doesn't like warp my master sword away or some shit like that. What screen? When the game loads, I'm gonna stop streaming and then start restreaming, just so I have the different VOD. It just makes it easier. A 100,000 guardians. Alright, I'm gonna restart the stream real quick.